checks us in, and you have to leave your passport. And he said, you can pick it up later after dinner or something. And
why do you have to leave your passport?
they check you out, even today.
This is when he went back to his his town, Hinlet, and
I knew it. I took a chance, you know. I could have
Yeah.
been slaughtered in a New York minute. And he looked at the passport and he said, it says born in Verschitz. They know Verschitz. They call it Wurschatz, but it's still Verschitz. He said, waren Sie geboren in Verschitz? Were you born in Verschitz? I said, yeah, it's a long time ago. And I just left it at that. You know, he gave me my passport, and Ludwig and I went to a gypsy bar, I guess it was, cafe. We ordered. I said, "What do you want to drink? You want some beer or something?" He said, "Nah." He says, "It says some cappuccino." I said, "Okay." So we sit there having a cappuccino, and we're talking about yesteryear. He couldn't believe what he saw. I mean, Germany is like a millionaire's place in comparison to former Yugoslavia. So we're finished. I go up to the counter to pay and said, "Dollars? No dollars." They don't understand dollars. I said, some other money. I said,
maybe you had D-marks. Marks.
no, the marks were gone.
Oh.
They were no longer around.
Okay. Euros.
Euros. I said, I put €5 on the table. They probably would have bought 20 cappuccinos. We didn't see the price was. I mean, things are still pretty cheap. People can't afford a freaking bottle of beer. And she grabbed it and, yeah. We never saw her again.
Just took it?
Yeah.
Never gave you any change?
Oh, no.
She just took it upon herself to take a tip?
And you know what was funny about this whole trip? We're on the way back, and Ludwig is in a hurry to get out of there.
He's afraid for his life.
Yeah, and so anyway, Ludwig has never worn a seatbelt. And I was using Joseph's, which was Ludwig's nephew. We used his car because they wouldn't let him in. They forgot their passport at home. You don't need a passport anywhere in Europe but in Serbia. And so, what was I?
Well, you
the seatbelt.
Yeah,
you said he never wore a seatbelt.
Yeah.
There are 2 cops in every little bitty town, and there are not that many roads. And if you find an autobahn, it's 2-way traffic. But they call it an autobahn, and they charge you accordingly. They take any kind of money you got. Well, so these policemen, I was impressed, and I said, "Dober Dan, good morning." And they answer you. They have white shirts on, blue uniform, and they were very friendly. Matter of fact, I suggested we were talking about going through Romania. More gypsies.
Yeah.
And he said, "Nah, the roads are not very good." I said, "Well, I heard that before, so we'll just keep going." But what they do, they watch the traffic go by, and there isn't a hell of a lot of traffic. And if there's anything wrong, they're called the next town. Pull these people over there, so and so, whatever. And Ludwig didn't wear no seatbelt. He hates seatbelts. And the guy pulls me over. They were standing there, and he said, "Oh yeah." So I get out of the car, and I said, "Dober Dan." I said, "Dober Dan." And then he said something which I forgot. I didn't know. I only remember a few words. And he said, I'm sorry, I have to give your friend a ticket. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. I said, Ludwig, you've been all over the world and you never wore a seatbelt, you dumbass. Anyway.